Hi, folks. I was just playing in Night Cafe and noticed a button I hadn't tried before. So I thought you might like a look at it. Yeah, I'm working on a Cinderella kit at the moment. Carriages was a nightmare, by the way, trying to get AI to do it. And horses tend to get extra legs or have a leg missing. This image, for instance, at first glance looks fine, but it's not, obviously. There's two Cinderellas, and there's a spare wheel on the carriage, so it's annoying, but I did like the horse. So I removed the background so that I can cut the horse out, fussy cut the horse out, and use that overlay it on a different image. But then I noticed that button. And I know a lot of people struggle with AI art because they can't personalise it. It's very bland, or it doesn't quite fit the colour scheme you're working with. But if you're creating your own stuff in Night Cafe, it's got a little mini editing suite. So you can alter the brightness, contrast, saturation of your colour, grayscale. This is clearly already in grayscale. You can flip images, you can rotate images, and you can crop images. A lot of people struggle with the shape. You end up just with a square. You've made a gorgeous image you like, it's square. It doesn't print out properly. But you can, if you press crop, and these are all free up to now as far as I've looked. It's got selected sizes for you already. Or you can personalise it and crop it to just a section of the image that you wanted to keep. Like you might just like this little castle here in the corner, and you might just want to crop it down to that. So you've not wasted a design. Clearly, then you just save it. But I have no idea what the other button. Well, I do, obviously. Sepia. And that warms up the tones. Gets rid of the blue look. Grayscale, it's already in grayscale, so that's probably not going to make an awful lot of difference. That makes it colder. You see that grayscale makes a colder, bluer grey, whereas the sepia makes it a warm, more yellowy grey. Colour saturation. Brighten it up or knock it back a bit. Contrast. Ooh, see that's quite creepy now. Then just fade it out so you can print it as a faded background, and like when you want to journal over the top, you just want it as like a watermark in the background. You could print it off like that yourself for anything you've created. Brightness is the other way around. Too hot, too sunny. Night time. I do love playing with sliders. Flip vertically and horizontally. Because sometimes images look better the other way up. Rotate. I suppose sometimes when you make an image, you think, oh, I wish I'd done it in a landscape. And then you can flip it around that way. But, oh, it cropped it as it did it, look. That's interesting. So that gives you something else to play with. And that's all on the free bit still. Then you just click save when you want to save. Just thought I'd drop that in for you because that's interesting. And I hadn't really ought to press this. I mean, there's more over here. I really ought to press more buttons and see what happens. And again, but that one is part of the freebies bit. So hope that's of some use to you. Bye for now.